Hello there, I'm Josh, this is Alex, we are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and hopefully for you as well. Today we're continuing our watch along of the first season, Star Trek, the original series from the 60s. We're about halfway, a little bit more deep into the first season. Last time we watched the Squire of Gothos, an episode that I didn't really care for that much. Found some things enjoyable. Alex, I know you liked that episode a little bit more than I did.
Yeah, I really like that episode. I love mystery episodes, and people were commenting on the video saying, like, it's nice to watch a set of reactors where they have different likes about it. Like, one person can like it, one person doesn't, because, I don't know, I guess the others, you know, they're full on or full off. But, this whole channel is just me and my buddy talking about stuff we like. I mean, we started this because, you know, it's an excuse to watch stuff together and debate stuff. And luckily, it's gained an audience through this show from the 60s. It's incredible. Yeah, a lot of good comments. William Campbell, I think that's his name, the guy who played Trelane. I really love his performance, and someone said he comes back for another appearance as another character. I guess there's some, like, character actors in here. And yeah, it was great. Can't wait for more.
Yeah, on the first part you said, you know, just a little background about us. We've been friends for a really long time. And if there's one thing that we know about each other, it's that we disagree on most things. So that's why that's why they're coming.
That's why we've made it for so long.
Yeah, I'm ready to jump into this one. This one is just called Arena. Gotta like the simple title after the last few we've had. Galileo 7, Squire of Gothos, just Arena. I dig it.
Yeah, gives you a little, because the last, two episodes, I have no idea what the fuck this is going to be about, but with this, it's like, okay, it's probably going to be about fighting, Kirk's probably going to punch someone, and I'm all for it.
Right. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. It helps spread out the video to other Star Trek fans that can join us on watching this as well. We're currently also watching Barry. We just started Season 2. That's the HBO series that is actually in its third season right now. We're trying to catch up so we can watch that as well. And we're going to be watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, which debuts later this week on Disney+. We're going to be watching that here on the channel. So make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience.
And yes, absolutely. And also, if there's any other niche shows out there that aren't part of the big, super megacorps, a show like Barry, if there's anything else out there that's maybe not brand new, if you want us to watch, please. Well, I'm always looking for new shows to watch that aren't, all connected or Star Wars or Marvel. Like, Barry was something fresh for me, so if you got something fresh, let's hear it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be brand new like Barry either. It could be something, older. And obviously Star Trek's taking up a lot of our time, so if there's anything out there, one of the reasons we watched Barry was because it was so few episodes and it's a shorter show that you can kind of get through, you know what I mean? So if there's something out there that we're unaware of but isn't, 200 episodes and it's something we can more easily fit into our schedule, just leave all those recommendations in the comments. We read all of the comments and we like most of them, so.
Robot Chicken, 15 minutes. Let's do that.
Yeah, every episode of Robot Chicken, yeah.
Energize.
They got a red shirt with them.
Cestus 3 has been destroyed.
Those messages we got, Captain. The one directing us here yesterday.
Faked. All this happened several days ago.
Captain, over there.
Internal injuries for certain. He's in a bad way, Captain.
Keep him alive, Bones. I want to know what's been happening here.
Captain, I see something.
Oh! What?
Already dead.
Jesus.
Didn't last long.
Captain, we're coming under attack.
I like how last episode and this one I've noticed Sulu has this little bang going on here. Nice little character addition.
Oh, yeah.
Protect the ship. We'll hold out here.
Oh, that was nice.
Damn, someone's just raining down on him.
It seemed pretty calm, though.
Stuck with it, Mr. Spark.
It's just another day at the office for them. Oh, they're carrying the guy. Oh, yeah, this had to cost a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The arsenal?
About 100 yards in that direction. But after an attack as thorough as this one.
I'll risk it.
Is he about to do the 1917 run? He is!
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Dude.
Oh! Holy shit!
I'm moving out of orbit.
They're leaving him there.
Check me when you can. Kirk out.
He's all about saving the ship.
Those explosions were so close. Like, that really has to be well choreographed.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, they must have, really mapped all that out, because it's not like those are effects. Those are practical fucking explosions.
My God, now they're doing it to freaking him, to Spock, too?
They've locked onto my tricorder.
Oh! Thank God he figured that out pretty quick. That could have been bad.
They got the ring, sir.
Oh, man, another one down.
That was quite a grenade launcher. Jesus Christ.
Captain, the alien's withdrawing.
Lock onto the alien, Mr. Sulu. I don't want to lose her.
Apparently that bomb just solved the whole problem.
That
No
one
more
grenade
explosions. I mean, that was a fucking huge grenade, whatever that was. I totally thought that set was going to be at the arena, but I guess not.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice makeup job.
Tried to surrender. We had women and children. I told them that. I begged them. Why? Why did they do it?
How can you explain a massacre like that? Threat is clear. Invasion.
You must make certain that the alien vessel never reaches its home base.
I intend to.
Fucking Kirk is bloodthirsty this episode, dude.
Well, dude, he almost just got blown up. He's like running by explosions. I'd be pissed
Yeah, that's
too.
true. He wants to punch he never got to punch someone. That's why he's so pissed.
Yeah, there's no one down there for him to punch.
22.3 parsecs beyond latest chart limit, sir.
Parsec. That's a Star Wars term, even though this came first, so I guess it's a Star Trek term.
I mean, was it a real term before? I don't know.
Someone will tell us.
Warp factor 7.
A sustained warp 7 speed will be dangerous, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Spock. I mean to catch them.
We'll either catch them or we'll blow up, Captain.
Imagine giving your ship the capability to go so fast it'll blow up.
Well, they do have phasers that blow up if they get too warmed up or whatever, so it seems to be a theme in this.
Yeah, it's a theme, for space in the future. Stuff blowing up.
Warp factor 8.
Oh!
We're stopped, Captain.
So they entered a dead zone.
We are being held.
Ooh, okay.
That's new.
We are the Metrons. We have prepared a planet with a suitable atmosphere. The winner of the contest will be permitted to go his way unharmed. The loser, along with his ship, shall be destroyed in the interests of peace.
Damn.
I'm the captain now. I did the eyebrow thing. Oh, what? Oh no.
Is that the alien?
I'm pretty sure I've seen like joking clips online about him fighting this thing. So now I'm super excited.
Facing the captain of the alien ship.
He seems to be wearing a rubber suit. This looks like the same desert set from the Vacation
Shore
Planet.
Leave? Yeah. I remember comments saying that they would use it again. Again, I gotta appreciate that even in the remastered version, they keep the integrity of the original guy in the lizard suit here.
Look how slow he's moving. You probably can't see a fucking thing.
Whoa!
Oh!
No shine, straight to the cutoff.
The suit doesn't look that bad. Like the muscles on the legs and everything, it doesn't look that. It looks pretty good. Bear hug. Rest hold.
Straight to the
Rest
rebel.
hold. It looks like they both have guns on their hips. They're just not going to use them. It's over, Gorn. I have the high ground.
Oh, not effective.
Oh, he's going to pick up the big one? No way. Yes, do it.
Oh!
Ooh.
This is Captain James Kirk of the Starship.
Oh, they had the communicating devices that they were talking about. They said they would give them communicating devices. They're not phasers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm engaged in personal combat with a creature apparently called a Gorn. He's immensely strong.
It's less- On this episode of Gene Roddenberry makes Kirk run all over the set.
Still running.
But oh my god, if this thing collapses on this fucking thing, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Oh, please. It fucking laughed. Yay!
I mean, even knowing that it's obviously just like a styrofoam rock, he did a really good job acting the weight into it, you know?
Yeah, and they add the sound effects in so you can hear it like hit against the ground. It's very nice, very nice. But oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh, now he's gonna shank you.
He should have been flat on his back, sit up like the Undertaker.
Oh, he set a trap. That's what he was doing. He set a trap.
Oh no! Oh, what the?
Ah, commercial! Ah! Oh.
Oh damn! They're gonna give him that pay-per-view.
We've put the fight up for free on Peacock. Oh, he spoke!
Oh, through the communicator.
I have heard every word you have said.
You butchered, helpless human beings.
Destroyed invaders, as I shall destroy you.
Was Cestus 3 an intrusion on their space? It may well be possible, Doctor. Then we could be on the wrong. Perhaps.
That's the thing about expansion.
Yeah, still seems kind of sketchy morally though to just kill all those people, but
Because I don't think any of those humans killed any Gorns when they landed there.
yeah, but we don't know.
Maybe they have. We don't know. Yeah. Homemade grenade launcher.
He's like, enough of this. God, dude, how far away was this guy? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Oh! What?
I can't tell if he's hurt or not.
Do the Hunger Games thing where you both agree not to do it.
No.
Oh!
No, I won't kill you. No, I won't kill him.
They're doing it.
Do you hear? You'll have to get your entertainment someplace else.
Did every form of media steal from Star Trek?
By sparing your helpless enemy, you demonstrated the advanced trait of mercy. Therefore, you will not be destroyed.
So they were gonna destroy him anyway?
If you like, I shall destroy him for you.
No, that won't be necessary.
There is hope for you.
Captain!
Did they see that whole thing? Did they see the ending and stuff too?
After you touched off your primitive cannon, Captain, we lost the picture the Metron was sending us.
There's the answer.
We're a most promising species, Mr. Spock. Maybe in 1,000 years or so, we'll be able to prove it.
1,000 years, Captain.
Well, that gives us a little time.
I think that's the first time I've seen that name, Joseph Penvey.
Yeah, I didn't recognize that one. Fantastic. I think that episode is like basically the whole premise and idea of Star Trek from what I've heard about it and what I know and what we've seen so far in terms of using our words, things not being what we seem, not being too quick to kill, destroy, fight, you know, and just, I'm not gonna lie, the first like quarter of the episode, I'm like, I wasn't feeling it. And then when it started getting into, you know, Act 2, Act 3, I'm like, okay, I'm all in. And even with the goofy rubber suit, it's like the story was still there, and it didn't, you know, it didn't take away from anything that was happening. Not my favorite, but like this episode is basically what Star Trek was meant to be, like a lesson almost in terms of, you know, humanity, debates, understanding, and I thought it was great.
Yeah, I mean, this time I'm basically right there with you. I thought this was an awesome episode. It was definitely my favorite that we've seen in a while, for sure. Contender for being up there with my favorites that we've seen so far, but definitely in the last, 5-6 plus episodes, this one stood out for me. I guess the only thing I would disagree on is that right from the beginning, I was totally bought in. I thought that whole sequence in that first planet they were on with the explosions going off and them running around, I mean, it was very different from what we've been seeing because it was very action heavy, very stunt heavy, and I enjoyed all of that. And there's probably a few handful of nitpicks I could say about the episode, but honestly, it's like when they do something like have a guy in a rubber lizard suit and they're able to make it, believable and not something that takes you out of the episode completely. It is a little bit campy, sure, but it's campy like in the good way, in a way that I want it to be campy for Star Trek, so I really enjoyed it. And yeah, of course, when he first pops up, you're like, oh god, it's a guy in a lizard suit, but you totally forget about it after you're immersed because the writing and the story is so good. So I really won't even get into my small negatives about it because they're such nitpicks that it probably really doesn't even matter. I really enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, and even with the beginning, all the explosion stuff, and still the mystery of what's going on. I mean, I didn't hate the first act. I'm just like, okay, what? There's other episodes that we've watched where I'm like, in the beginning, I'm like, okay, whatever. But and then it just really like flipped a switch, and everything landed pretty well. And credit to them for knowing the limitations and like knowing like how to build that fight without compromising the suit in any way. They knew when to cut, and then they cut back, and the rocks on top of them. They're using feather rocks, and for the most part, they were able to build that reality that it's not a fucking feather rock, that it's legit heavy-ass boulder. And great job. Great episode.
I've really also, it's been really interesting in the episodes we've seen so far that every time, for the most part, they come across another alien race, it really shows, even in this future, how primitive the human species still is. Like, they're super outmatched with so many species they come across, and it gives kind of like a new vulnerability to the Enterprise, because not only are they going through space to discover new planets and everything, but you also are reminded that they're so vulnerable. Like at any moment they could just come across one of these super powerful beings that don't reason with them or don't get convinced by them and just destroy them. You know what I mean? Like so many of them could, even already at this point, 18 episodes in. So it adds just an extra layer to the story. So yeah, really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, and they have to grow together. It's like there's 700. I keep forgetting how many years, but they're so far in the future. They're way ahead of us, but they're also not as far as they can go, and it's still showing that we could grow as people.
And I do think it's pretty cool how, like you mentioned, the Hunger Games, and we say a lot of these references.
That was it. So many. That was it. Sorry. So many forms of media seem like, I don't know when the Hunger Games book was written, but it's like so many forms of media seem to draw ideas from this show, and that's like so cool to come back and see where it possibly all began.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say is, we make these references, as a joke most of the time, like the beginning of the last episode where you referenced Infinity War when they disappeared. Like, obviously we're referencing these things as jokes, but it does go to show at this time when the show came out, how original all this stuff was and how many, ideas they were able to capture and why it's so hard for things to be original today, because so many things have been done that, you could name so many different forms of media that even if the author of the Hunger Games never watched Star Trek, who knows? You know what I mean? But the story still is that similar, so it's
there's a saying, what's old can be new again. I mean, it was new to us when we saw Hunger Games, but because there's some audiences who haven't seen every form of older media, so everything's recycled in some way. But yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, that'll do it for Arena. Definitely one that we both enjoyed. So excited to continue on and finish out season 1 in the coming weeks here, Star Trek the Original Series, as well as all the other stuff we're watching here on the channel. So make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience.
Absolutely. That episode was great. I'm going to give it an F. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We're at the target audience, where content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you guys as well. Thanks, guys, so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. We love it all, and we'll see you in the next one.